Hi class, welcome to your beauty instruction. This is Beauty 101 with me, Mr. Bomboni, and today we are going to be talking all about eye makeup, lip makeup, and some basics to complement your look overall, okay? So, do I have any volunteers in today's class? Yes, you come on over, sit right here. Hi, okay, so class, we are going to be working with, what's your name? Okay, thank you so much. I will be putting products on your face, is that okay? Okay, do you have any makeup on you at all now? Okay, good. Because I need a clean, bare face. Did you just wash your face and moisturize it before you came here? Okay, great. So, perfect. So you're going to be the perfect volunteer for this basic instruction today. So, if any of you are aware of how to put makeup on, basically you always have to start with like a priming base, right? So I just pick this at random. It's like a primer and moisturizer, and this is great for just getting that face started off. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the product on you, and then you're gonna turn around and show the class how it looks. Okay, all right. And if anyone wants to like come up and like with clean hands, please like touch their face to see like the texture and the smoothness. Like, you want to apply this stuff liberally, but not like too liberally, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be generous but not too much, right? Like, if someone asks you for money, you want to give like $10, not 100, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I think you're not. Okay, so I want you all to feel comfortable, to be free, to be yourself in this class, okay? I want you to be who you are and feel free to express yourself. There's no shame at all in showing off your looks. That's kind of why you're here. But don't expect me to go into the advanced teachings. I'm just the basic teacher, okay? Alright, so what you do first is you always apply cosmetics on the back of your hand, okay? Why do you think you do that? Yes. What's your name? Mike. Why do you think you do that, Mike? No, wrong. Yes. What's your name? Okay, Jessica. Correct. See, that's exactly why. It's nasty. Do you know how many oils we have on our hands? Yeah, so you don't want to put that on the client, okay? You want to collect from an area with the least amount of germs. Now, if you want to use cute little palettes, I know they sell those nowadays, like, that's too much, and you gotta clean the palette. It's just so much easier to clean your hand, you know? And it kind of moisturizes your hand, so just a couple bumps, okay? I'm gonna put 3 for emphasis. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit more than usual so that like the class can see you. So, you know what, just everyone sit in your seats, you know, you don't have to get up. But you pat it and you circle it to warm up the product. You see, class, you always want to warm it up. You see how liberally I apply it? Ooh, this is cooling. Yes, it feels so nice. Earlier today I was working with a bunch of drag queens. They were getting ready for like an audition, and like I was putting their makeup and they were asking me all sorts of questions, like, you know, but they are never afraid to like be themselves and to like express themselves, you know what I'm saying? So I want you guys to be like treating this class as like a drama class. Like, don't be shy. If I see you shy, I'm gonna purposely make you raise your hand. I'm gonna purposely make you talk to the person next to you, okay? Like, that's why you're here. You're here to be yourself. Like, don't be ashamed of who you are, okay? We are very friendly, okay? We're LGBTQ friendly as well. So don't be afraid to be judged, okay? And even if you're not, you know, try not to judge others as well, okay? Alright, so if I see one dirty look in this class, I swear. This is a judge-free zone corner area, so yeah. Alright guys, so, and this class will certainly look good on your resume. Anyway, so I applied it. You can turn around. Yes, show. There's not much of a difference, just like you can't really tell the difference between like this hand that has the moisturizer and this that doesn't. But it just softens and preps your face. Like primers are usually clear in color, or if they're green, or if they're orange, or if they're pink, like they turn translucent, so you can't really tell. Like when you put it on the skin, it's just like moisturizer. You can't tell anyone has moisturizer unless it's like a shiny moisturizer with like added pigment. I wouldn't buy into those. Those clog your pores like crazy, and you don't let your skin breathe. So get you a simple white milky cream one like this. This one happens to be by Smashbox. I'll refer you to a bunch of products you can work with, and for our 102 course, this is 101. From 102, I'm going to ask you all to purchase your own products, and it has to be under $100. So under $100 of beauty products, and you have to bring it to class. I know it's hard, especially nowadays. Like a palette will cost like $50 alone, but you just bring $100 with like Walgreens brand type of products, just for starters, because it's a starter class. We're not going to do any advanced blending techniques or whatever, you know. I'm just kind of getting you guys warmed up and started, you know. Like, how are you going to start an old car? Like, you got to get warmed up and started, right? Especially an old mine. So if I forget something from time to time, please forgive me. Or like if I forget to address something, if you have a question, please raise your hand. Don't shout. Don't blurt out your answers or questions, okay? So now that we have your face settled and primed, you know, you always want to give it a couple minutes to settle. You know, I like to personally pop in my earbuds and listen to music at the same time while I'm doing my cosmetics. I don't have any in my face now, but it's just like a preference, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is the blush, and we're going to enhance the features of the face. Again, I'm not doing the whole foundation, concealer, powder thing today. No, I'm just showing you basics how to get started. This is not the order that we're going to go. This is not the technique I'm going to recommend you by course 510, okay? This is literally just to get you heated up and used to working with products, okay? So that's kind of the point of this class. You can also blend your primer with your foundation, in case you didn't know, okay? It's kind of the same thing. You want to have a blush kit. This is obviously overused from other courses and stuff. Like, it's the cheapest basic one. I don't use that anymore. I just use it for our 101 course. Like I said, get you a pouch. I will expect you to have a pouch by class 201, okay? Yes, there's 10 classes per section, so 101 through 110, 201 through 210, 301 to 501 to 510, and then you'll be graduated, okay? Okay. So I need you to have a pouch as part of your $100 or under budget purchase with brushes, and not just one brush. Don't show up with a paintbrush. I'll ask you to leave. You better show up with like at least 4 brushes, okay? Minimal 4 brushes. Alright, so I have like an eyebrow brush, a foundation brush, a eyeshadow brush, which we're going to work with now. Okay. Any questions? Okay, good. A powder brush, more eyeshadow brushes, and it's okay if they're from the same company. It's okay if you buy a set, but they are very expensive, so I recommend you just go to like a nearest like drugstore, Walgreens, CVS, and just buy your own. Walmart, you know, that's fine. You know, affordable, cheap brand makeup. You're not going to work with them anyway on clients. It's just for your instruction, okay? So I'm going to start with this brush, and I'm going to go with a very small brush. Again, this is not the professional way to do it. I'm just saying we're just getting started. You pick a random brush, okay? If you have a brush now, you can follow along. If not, if you didn't come with your tools, that's fine. But I'm going to apply, like, yeah, you guys can see how outdated this is. I've been using this for like 5 months here now for our 101 course. Sorry about that, but yeah, get you a clean stuff, because you know what? You don't want your clients to see dirty always clean your stuff. If it's starting to run out and stuff, like, just buy a new one. Don't be a cheapo. They're spending $300 on their face. You can afford a new palette, right? Alright, so start with a light color, and I picked light for you because you have a very peachy, glowy, like, light appeal to your face. I can't explain it. Class 302 is going to go into detail about color matching and, like, what's best for the client and stuff, okay? But I'm going to apply it here so you guys can get a sample of, like, the color. Maybe it's not as pigmented. So always, 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 do you hear me? Do you hear me? This is going to be on your quiz. Always apply the product in circles. Don't pat it. That's what happened to this. Yeah, we use this as part of, like, an instruction. I'm going to ask you guys to go up and give a 5 to 10 minute speech on how to apply makeup properly in around class 404. And I kid you not, the kid, I won't mention who, but they forgot their blush palette that day, so they asked to borrow mine, and I gave it to them. And what did they do? They picked not only the wrong color, but they jabbed it with a brush, and it fell off, and I failed him. I failed him, you know why? Not only because it's my palette, but because, you know what, let me not go into it, let me continue. Okay, see guys, sorry, an old mind tends to be distracted, so forgive me, but if I get off track, just someone throw a paper plane at me or something, I don't know. Anyway, always circular brushes, circular, 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 okay? Like that. And apply it. Okay, I'm just applying it in circular, like this, which you should, or strokes, okay? Brush strokes. So you guys can see the color. Can you see the color? Do you need some glasses? Do you see? Okay, good. Good. Mike, do you have a question? Okay, good. What? No. No, that's not appropriate. No. No, we do not. No. 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 Okay, let's continue. So, you're gonna do this. Alright, there's always that one kid in the class that doesn't pay attention very much. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so, see this? So this is how I'm gonna apply it to my test dummy. No, you're not a dummy, but sometimes you're gonna have to get used to the critiques, okay? You're gonna have to get used to people rolling their eyes, checking themselves in the mirror constantly, taking pictures of themselves on social media and saying, like, I think you put too much blush. You know what you say back to them? In a confident attitude, not a rude, mean one. You say, I'm doing my job. If you'll just let me finish, you'll be able to see the end result, right? The makeup is never gonna look okay halfway through. You're doing it wrong if it does. Let the client have faith and trust in you, and when it always takes that first time and that first trial, right? That test of faith when they first come to see you as the makeup artist. After that, you build rapport, you've built a relationship and a bond. But the first time, people are always skeptical. Always, even if you have a 5-star rating. Even if you've been doing it for 15, 20 years. But that's the power of business, baby. When you get them on board, they come to see you again and again and again, and you give them those discounts. Anyway, that's in 502, the business subject. We'll go into that later. But let's blend it on you now, okay? And circular stroke motions. Maybe you should turn around so the class can see a little bit. I want them to see how I'm doing it, okay? That's right. Some of you classmates, you can come if you're too far in the back. I know you shy folks like to sit up back and eat your Cheetos and cookies. No, you come over here. So we're not here to do cooking 101. We're here to do makeup 101. So you better come here, okay? And then see what I'm doing, okay? Again, I want you to have confidence. You guys will not get out of this class without talking to each other, okay? I don't want the shy kid in the back eating the Cheetos. Like, I've had enough of that. Like, why are you here then? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not here to communicate with people, like, how are you going to work with clients in the real world, right? Like, you got to get a vibe with people. You got to get along to do this job. And if it's not for you, well, there's the door. Bye-bye, honey. Don't forget your blush on the way out, right? Anyway. And you got to build a persona. You got to build a personality to get people to, like, click and connect with you, right? Like, you can't just be here, like, stay still. Let let me do your blush. Okay, now I'm going to do your eyeliner. Come on. The reason people come back to you is for your persona, not for your looks. But you do want to dress professionally. Notice I'm wearing sort of a businessy casual look. You want to be presentable. Don't show up with bad hair. Don't show up looking like you just rolled out of bed with pajamas, or even if they're coming to your home, remember, they're not your friend. You're the professional. Especially if they have a wedding or an important event. Goodness, I would hate to have someone in pajamas doing my wedding makeup. Oh my god. Coffee breath. Oh. Okay. Well, that shows who's successful and who's not making the money, right? Anyway, y'all hated on Tyra Banks, but she had a point when it came to business. I mean, anyway. Alright, so next I'm gonna do the, oh yeah, did you show the class? Yeah, see, you just added to the apples of the cheeks here. Like, where's the apple, you say? Well, everyone, I want you to suck in your cheeks. Good. It's this round part. Right up here. Okay. Alright, so next I'm going to do the eyes. Alright, so, right, you see how much I blended our makeup? Yeah, that's how it should look. Very light. Don't overdo the blush. This isn't the early 2000s, okay? If I see someone overdoing their blush, I'm literally going to approach your desk. I'm going to come with a makeup wipe, and I will wipe it, and I will make you start over. Alright now. Y'all thought your quizzes were going to be on pen and paper. No, you're going to have to audition on a real live person. That's why I said you guys better get to know each other. You better know each other's middle name. You better know each other's social security number. You better know each other's address and date of birth, because you guys will need to know who you are in this classroom in order to pass my class, okay? You thought I was playing around. I'm Tyra number 2. Okay, anyway. So, but be yourself. Don't be a Tyra. Anyway. And don't be me. Okay? Don't you dare copy me. Alright. Be original. That's why people come to see you. They don't come to see the same person. Okay. So, I did pull out the eyeliner, and that was to confuse you guys. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? Okay, good. Because you never put the eyeliner first. You could, but that comes at a later stage. Right now, you guys are basic beginners. No offense, noobs. But you're like the Dogecoin compared to the Bitcoin. Like right now, you're in the Dogecoin stages. Okay, so just bear with. But you want to have an eyeshadow palette. Okay, eyeliner, any kind. I don't care. It doesn't have to be bourgeois. I love you guys. I know I'm gonna get along with you well because all of you are staring at me like this now. You guys are my babies. Anyway, and then you want an eyeshadow brush, one double-ended one with different sizes, or 2 separate eyeshadow brushes, okay? Remember that. Write that down. This is the only time you're writing this class, okay? If I see you on your phones taking selfies, I swear you are out of here. No graduating for you. Alright, so I'm going to work on your eyeshadow next. Oh, you're doing great. Just stay still. Alright, so pick a color, honey. Any color. Okay. Anything but that color. I just don't think it suits you. I'll explain why. Oh, definitely not that color. Any color but those 2 colors. Do you guys see what I'm doing? Don't do what I just did. The client is always right. I'm gonna go Karen on all of you. The client is always right. Heard me? Good. You're all gonna have to come up here, by the way. All 25 of you are gonna have to actually come up here for me to practice my makeup skills, because yes, I am still to this day practicing. I'm still to this day perfecting my craft. If I see any of you say you're a professional on your websites, and I will check your websites when you get out of here and graduate, I will stalk your page, and I will leave a negative review if I see any of you saying you're a pro just because you graduated this school. You're always going to learn. You're always going to perfect your skills. Okay, so you picked pink, the brightest obnoxious pink, and black, the darkest obnoxious, most vivid colors. For you, I wouldn't recommend unless you're going to an 80s party, disco. But the client's always right. Guess what I can do? Instead of viciously grabbing the color, and I'll show you what I mean now, and you guys better listen up, and applying it like this, what I'm going to do is gently just swipe, gentle swipes like this. Gently. See, that's too much. Even that's too much. You gotta blend it. Okay, blend it gently outwards. See, that's way too much. You gotta blend it. That's getting better. Oh, now that's a disaster. I don't know. Oh, forgot to clean my brush, y'all. My mistake. It was from the other class. You know what? It's okay. You know why? I'm gonna go ahead and use the blush brush that I used on you. Gently caress the color and blend. There you go. See? That's how it should look. A nice, soft, shadowy blend. So it's not so intense. So I'm gonna go in now on your eyelids, and I'm going over the entire eyelids, okay? For beginners, I want you guys to just go over the entire eyelids, okay? Okay. And I know I'm soft-spoken. That's why I ask you guys to come up here, get up close and personal with me, okay? Alright. Beautiful, see? So now, I'm going to use the other end of this brush, the pointer brush, and go in with the black color. And I'm going to, again, you see that? It's a very dark color. So you're going to need to blend it some more. And look what happens when you blend it with the pink. It's like a smooth, smoky transition. See, it goes from pink to black. So that's sort of the technique I'm going to do here. And now I'm going to blend from the outer corner in. You never put a darker color on the inner eye unless you want to go with a specific abstract look. For this, for a simple day-to-day look, you can make it work. So I'm going to blend outside in the lighter color inside the eye. Do you know why? Because it makes your eyes look bigger and pop when you have a darker color on the outside. It's like a cat eye. It creates a smoky glow, and this is kind of like an intense smoky. Again, I wouldn't recommend these colors. I know you're just trying to have fun while you're here and take a cute selfie when you're done here, but on a normal day I would not recommend these colors because they are just way too vibrant, okay? And they just don't complement your complexion, especially with the blush. I know you're trying to go like all pinky on me, but I would have rather recommended, if you had to choose pink, a more plum, softer pink like that, okay? Anyway, I think a natural look suits you best, but that's just, of course, my opinion. Unless you're in a Lady Gaga music video, I don't know. But anyways, so turn around, show the class. Yeah, see what I did? I know I'm amazing, aren't I? Well, this amazement came with 15 years of practice and 2 years of school and $10,000. Anyway, so turn back around. Thank you. Speaking of Gaga, I'm actually going to use her eyeliner here. And I'm going to go and make a wing. Just one simple wing. The That's it. Just like stay still. Okay, we need to blend that a bit more down. That's all you guys will have to do for now. I'm not asking you to do too much. We're going to go in with the advanced tricks, and I'm not even going to waste my breath because it's too much to explain. That the eyeliner is a whole 2-course series. Like, there's so much you can do, right? All I'm asking you to do is just literally draw like a Nike logo. That's it. Like, don't make it complex. Turn around, show the class. Okay, turn back around. Now, I did bring in the highlight, and I'm hesitant to confuse you guys too much with too much, but I like to put it, let me show you, under the eyebrow here, and that's to make your look pop, and a bit in the corners. Sometimes I put some down here, depends on the client, if they have purpling under their eyes, and you never tell a client they look like they haven't gotten enough sleep or they're not well rested. Don't even bring it up. Work with what you have. They came to see you and pay you to make them feel special. Focus on that. If you must make a comment, and if you really are concerned for their well-being, say it in a positive way, such as, talk about yourself and say, I was so tired the other day and I drank this green juice and I took a nap for 6 hours and I felt so much better. Then that will encourage the client to talk about themselves. Oh, I'm so tired lately. Maybe I should try that. Hint, hint. Alright. But don't talk about yourself too much. Only with a purpose. You're going to have to market and advertise yourself and your services even while you are with them. You have to give them a reason to come back to you. Take notes if you want, but I would pay attention today. It's just the beginner. Of course, we're going to go over all those details later on, like I said. And for this, I'm just going to lightly tap with my least dominant finger and just kind of blend, and that creates again like a nice sparkle and shine. We're going to focus on eyebrows and shaping them using makeup and a couple of tools, right? Beauty school is not just about makeup. There's a whole day on facial hair and all that. Laying edges, baby hairs for different types of hairs, thin hair, thick hair, all sorts of hair, okay? And if they have acne, what is the best approach? What kind of makeup should you use, you know? I will go into all of that. Alright guys, so since this is beginners, I'm just kind of gonna blend your eyebrows just a little bit, I kind of got a little bit of product in them, if you don't mind. There you go. Now we have the eyeliner, the eyeshadow, and the highlight, and now I'm gonna go in with the mascara. Okay. I'm using a double wavy edge wand. You see this? You see this? And this is to get thicker lashes. And since we're doing a dramatic music video look on you, I mean, you look like Chromatica, seriously. I might as well go in with a dramatic mascara to top it off. And since we use pink and black, you know, we're going to use a very metallic colored mascara. And this will just shine brightly. There's dull mascara and there's shiny ones like this one. So, you just swipe up and swipe down. I don't want to see anyone doing this side to side stuff unless you really got to fill in those lashes. We're going to teach you how to apply lashes another time. Okay. Now is the lips, but look at your eyes. Turn around. You see how beautiful it is? Yes. You want to see yourself here. I know, I do such a good job. Anyway, so I'm going to apply the lips finally, and then we will be done for today, okay? Alright, so here's a lip liner. Alright, just swatch it for you. There's the color. Alright, so notice how all the colors kind of complement each other, right? So just stay still. No, there's no need to be silly and puff your lips like that. Where did you learn that from? Jeez. Thank God you guys are here. Alright, that's all. So I made your lips like 2 times the size just doing that. And then we're going to apply the lipstick. Show the class. Turn around. And why do you think I apply the liner first? No one's going to raise their hand in confidence, even if you're wrong. What a shame. I guess I need to add an extra course on confidence then, and low self-esteem. You can turn back around now. I'm purposely being hard on you guys, I hope you know, because the real world is hard. You're going to face tough clients. So if you can't face me, good luck. And I'm just joking. Anyway. Here's the lipstick. Alright, so we're working with a lot of pinks, and I'm choosing pinks on you since you chose pink. Might as well, right? Since you're obsessed with Barbie. I'm using the lip liner because I need a border to execute my action plan. How are you going to freely apply lipstick without a border? I never understood that, like why most people would choose to apply the lip tint and then later apply the liner. That never made sense to me. That's the equivalence of first coloring your art project on a blank piece of paper and then you outline what you colored. No, you color within the lines. Common sense, guys. Common sense, okay? Again, this school will be on your resume. I want a good reputation. I don't do this just because I want you guys to succeed. Genuinely. If they see your horrible work and my name is involved, what does that say about me as a person and all my hard work? And I hope some of you open your own school someday and do the same for someone else. And don't be afraid to be a little bit harsh in a loving way. But not to your clients. We're going to go into details about improving their self-esteem as well. If they feel their lashes are too short, maybe they came to you so you can use argan oil and coconut oil on their lashes as a treatment alongside their makeup. Don't just apply makeup and think they're going to go home feeling happy about themselves. I've had clients like that before. They stop coming to you because what you do doesn't work. Go to them with guidance. Don't be their counselor and therapist, but genuinely care to help them and improve their lives. Give them a reason to pay you. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can put makeup on their face and then go home and cry themselves to sleep at night because they still feel like they're ugly. Trust me, I've had clients like that. When you complement advice with beauty, that's why you're in beauty school. You're not just in makeup beauty school or cosmetology beauty school. I'm trying to teach you guys how to be of service to people and how to help them. Okay? You came here to learn. You didn't come here to have beauty on your face. Alright, so you can tap the lips, but if the client says, I'm uncomfortable with that, that doesn't feel good, or it's ticklish, stop. gentle strokes. And there you go. Marvelous. You now have Angelina Jolie's lips. All right. So, I could go in with the highlight in other parts of your face. I won't today because that wouldn't look cute because I didn't put anything else on your face. Here's your final look. Yeah, feel free to take the mirror since you're so obsessed with your looks. Alright, class, you see that? You're gonna have to test it on your hand. Even while you're working with them, you gotta experiment. Even if you've never seen the person before, you gotta see what matches, what works, what doesn't. This works just fine. I wouldn't recommend it, but it works fine, especially when you blend it. These are just swatches, so just like if you really need to, try doing this. This is only for beginners. I don't want to see you do this if you have 10 years of experience. But try blending them all together and seeing if that works. If it doesn't, don't use it. Again, it doesn't, but for you it somehow, I made it work magically. But this does not look cute on a normal day, just saying. Okay, so show the class. Voila, there's my work, right? Didn't take too long. It was more talking than anything, but I want you guys to see and experience what it is like to do this, okay? I want to compel you to go home at night and think this through. Think how you're going to prepare, what to expect, what to do, because you're not just here to apply makeup. You're here as a business. You can make a lot of money doing this, especially if you work with celebrity clients, but you have to be willing to handle the heat. You have to be daring to try something new and to take risks like I did today. This was risky. I was a bit nervous, but it ended up working just great on them, okay? Alright, so I hope I built that kind of steam in the pot, that pressure to get you thinking and make your palms sweat a bit and really make you question your motive. Why are you applying a product? What is this going to do for the person? How is this going to make them feel great? How is this going to benefit them in the long term? What can they learn from you? We're going to go into all of those teachings. Again, it's not just about beauty. Makeup has been used for thousands of years on both men and women. Why? We'll go into a little bit of history in 103. Okay? I will see you guys tomorrow. Come prepared. Okay? That means just bring your brain. A couple of things. I'm going to go around tomorrow and ask you to show me what you brought and why. And you better give me a good reason, not just a one-sentence explanation. Okay? I'll see you all. Thank you for volunteering. You can go back to your seat now.